Hey everyone, it's Talia, your creative confidence mentor, here to reconnect you with your creative identity. Tonight we're going to be trying a couple of things. We're going to be sticking with using the color green, and I'm going to be playing with tape and Mod Podge to see, oh, let me show you here. This is the Mod Podge. Just to see if there's a difference or if it helps with the bleeding under the masking tape. So sometimes when I use the masking tape, there's bleeding or the paint will bleed under the tape and the lines won't be so clear or crisp. So that's what I'm working with tonight. And my challenge, or I guess my theme is going to be to use green. So I've got two colors. This one is metallic cobalt blue. And this is metallic leaf green. They're both are from Artist Loft. And then I have these colors here. I have a grass green, bright yellow, and then we have some glitter. What is this? It's called Dragon Glaze. It goes from green gold to a red shift. So you can kind of see that the colors are gonna go. So I might add that on there. We're gonna see. But basically, I'm trying to find out if there's gonna be a difference with taping off and sealing it with Mod Podge. So I'm just kind of going around the border with this canvas here, or that's what I had started on. So come on in if you're joining me live, and comment where you're watching from. I'm a few minutes later, or past 8. I was actually using the countdown feature, and I guess just expected that to go directly into the live, so I was talking away. And we weren't live yet, so I had to restart it. All right, there's that. So this one's gonna be the one that I seal. I think I'm gonna lay down a color first, and then we'll take it off. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this one. Just gonna take the border. Nothing too fancy, just getting it to where my lines. This is just so that it'll have a nice frame. And you could do the full canvas. This is just something I'm doing for the sake of testing out these to see how these lines come out. Green is our color. Is that anybody's favorite color? Green. When I went to go get these two colors, I saw some really nice blue paints up there, and I mean, I got them, but I can't paint with them tonight. So you guys might be seeing that soon. If you guys are following me on Instagram, definitely keep an eye out. Sometimes I'll go live with you guys, and of course I'll post the finished results from our live recordings once the paintings are dry. Oops. But also if I'm painting or doing anything creative between that time, between we go live, you'll see it on Instagram. Okay, so we're gonna keep these two together. Let me make sure that we're in frame. Okay. So this one's cut off just a little bit. One is gonna be, I guess this will be the leaf green on this side, and I use the cobalt blue on here. And these two. Got it. So this is gonna be my background color, so I'm gonna apply that with this brush here. That way it'll cover the entire surface. Then we're gonna let that dry a little. And that's when I'm gonna apply my tape on that layer, or layered on top of that that color. That way I can create a design. And I'm gonna apply the Mod Podge on this one. Then we'll come over to this one and paint the design on it and paint on top of it. I'm gonna be using, did I use the glitter or the yellow? I do want to create a frame though, so we'll see. They're gonna kind of look similar, but they are gonna be different, as I'm not gonna make them identical. Actually, I should use both colors. Let's see. Okay, so that's a nice green. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, it's kind of shiny. Oh, it is the metallic. So it's got a little shine to it. Here. That's a nice. It looks like it's gonna be kind of teal. Yep. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put them together. Already breaking my own rules. This is gonna be nice. For the first time, this 2 weeks in between going live felt like a really long time. I was actually excited to go live today. I was setting up. I realized it had been 2 weeks, or only been 2 weeks, which is the usual time that we go between recording. But yeah, it just felt like a really long time. I guess it would have been faster to put the paint down directly on the canvas. But this is still good. Oh, I completely forgot about the edges, so yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Already. I guess I could have added a little bit of yellow. Oh no, I think I'll do that as the border. So I'm, if you guys have been watching the lives, last time we were painting, or I was painting, I did this technique that I had watched John Beckley do, and I've been practicing that, and I like it. Different colors, different designs. You can do the same technique or the same method, and each painting still looks different in its own way. I love it. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna do a smooth background. I'm gonna divide my canvas or create a design with the tape. And then I'm gonna put a frame, or actually, yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll frame it with yellow while we're here. And then, you'll see. You'll see, just keep watching. I guess I'm just kind of letting you know what's going on in my brain. This is me talking to myself. This one's gonna be dominant. That is so cool. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you can't see it. You see that shimmer. It's so cool. This is gonna be pretty. I should have got some purple and made it look like a peacock. Now we'll stick to green and yellow. I might use black. I have black up here, but I don't know if I want to darken it or keep it light. I think this will be our darkest colors. I'm gonna use the yellow to frame, that way it'll make it pop. And then we'll set the design. There's a lot of space that's white on here. Do I have good coverage on this one? There's a little bit here and here that I have to cover. Look at my fingers. So this one's gonna be green dominant, so I'm coming back in with the green. Or what is it called? Leaf green? Yeah, metallic leaf green. Looks good to me. Let's see, full coverage. That's good. Now this one I'm gonna add some more blue, like right there. I think that's what I need it for. Get these. Okay, I think that's good. This is kind of thick over here. Oh wow, this looks really cool too. This is the bowl I'm using to clean my brush. Can you see that? Oh, that glitter. Or the shimmer. One more second. Mm. Trying to see. What? I was trying to share this out. Okay, well, let's continue on. Get the right brush for. Here we go. So I'm using a brush that they normally use for stencils in junk journaling. It's got this staggered type of cut to it so that I can just dab that down for the border. It might take a moment because this is a 12 by 12, so it's kind of larger in size. Usually I have smaller sections when I do this, so it might take a moment, but here we go. Courage, if you're watching, this is actually how I got the black on the other one that made it look dimensional. Because my main color is green, the yellow is kind of mixing in. You can kind of see that. But because I've got the tape all around the edges, it'll create that frame. So that's all I'm worried about. Oops. That's where the thumbtack is in. And I think that's good. We got it all around. Blend it out. Guys, that's so shiny. It looks so good. Blend this out a little bit more. Like we want it to show the difference between the two layers, but I also don't want it to be crazy obvious. All right, next. It's in the center one. Yellow. Okay. I think that's good. Let me get these edges more. All of it pretty even, kind of. Okay. So now this one's going to be the one that I'm going to use the decoupage paint glue to hold it down. Just see what my brush. I want to dry a little more before I put the tape down on it. And actually, let's see if I can fix the film to get it level. Yes. Oh no. I might have to leave you guys for a quick moment because I just heard my phone being that the battery is about to die. And that's not good. So actually that will be perfect because we need to let this dry just a little bit. Still on here. What if it's the canvas? Okay, you guys, I'm gonna step away for a quick moment. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the chart. Oh dang. We've been good for 23 minutes already. Sorry, I don't mean to bump the camera, but I gotta make sure that we don't lose battery power either. Okay. All right, back at it. Okay. Looks okay. And so be a perfect time to get some texture on this. Pull up some of that wet paint. I don't think this will take too much on, but it'll help me for the next one. Okay. I'll move this out the way for now. Sorry for all the noise. Okay. That should be center. Here. Let me see. What do I want to do with this? So I already have an inside border. How is that going to get affected with parts? Go all the way across. I don't know if it's going to be perfectly even. This one. It sounds like someone's mowing the lawn. Yeah, I can already see there's like gaps. Really make sure it's sealed all there. Do I have scissors? Nope. No scissors. Okay. Okay. That's the best I can do. And again, I'm just trying to make sure it's safe all the way out. I'm just making random designs actually. Nothing special. It is just placing the tape where I want this pattern to be. So basically anywhere where I'm putting the tape, it's going to keep that teal color, and wherever there is no tape, I'm going to be filling it with, I guess it will keep the teal, sorry, not the teal, but this green color that we have is the main color under the tape. And I'm going to be putting glitter on the rest of it, which is this one here. I have this green too. Maybe I'll do another layer like this here. No, what's here? There's some on my paper. Come on in. And I guess I'll use this brush here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do my inside border. That's what's missing. Because usually you see this, the yellow outline, my frame, I usually take that off. That way, put my feet here. That way it'll actually keep that frame without it interfering with the rest of my painting. So let me just peel this off real quick. And it's down here. Come on. So this back here. Now I'm gonna have to replace this. I'm gonna have to place it a little bit closer. Now that I've got a board on the outside. Get there. And so, and it may actually be a little uneven. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to make a basic design. So now, before we get to painting, this is where I'm going to like that design. This is where I'm gonna use the Mod Podge to seal my tape if it can open. There we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's just like some glue. It's not what it seems like. And I'm basically just going. I'm not doing it too thick because this is more so just for the tape to stay down on the canvas. That way this next color that I put in this area will not leak or bleed under the tape. That's what we're checking for here. Seems to be working so far. The tape's not moving now. It was moving a little bit, but now it's not. And this dries clear. Uh oh, do you see that? That's not what I want. Thank you. Yeah. I'm guessing it's because the pink. I'm just going along the edges of the major, and I'm trying not to go too thick so it doesn't affect the painting itself. Oops. No, don't do this. Yeah. So I have a feeling that's not going to be any effective. Dang it. But it wasn't sticking and it's not going to be good for the painting. So we're going to redo that. Yeah, it was the tape. I think from removing it and then putting it back on the canvas, it didn't hold. So a new layer is better. It's really gonna test it. I don't know if any other. There we go. Patchwork. I'm just using what's already on the lid. So there's that. I'm gonna let that dry while we go on to the other thing. Inside off, just like the last one. Mm. Yeah. So I have my two kittens in a room right now so that they're not going all over the place while I'm painting or while I'm live. And I can actually see the door where they're at. It's just right here across from me. And I see their little paws sticking out. They're trying to reach under the door. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to do the same thing with the design. Let's see. Should I do a different one? Let's do some triangles on this one. Maybe here. This one. This, and then I'm going down like that. Or here. Maybe it doesn't have to be a triangle. This is a 12 by 12. Oh, you guys are going to be able to hear them crying. I don't know if you can hear the kids. I think this came too far. It's too far. So even though, oops, okay. Even though I don't want it to be perfect exactly, I still kind of want it to look like I tried. Hey, man. Cats are trying to bust out the door. Oh. I'm too short. I think that's good actually, because if I go any smaller, it might become too crowded. So again, this one is the one we're doing without the Mod Podge to see the difference. and I can already see that's gonna cause a problem. Okay. See that? There's that right there. What am I gonna do to set up this side? Here. There. Oh, here we go. There's two triangles right there. In the middle. Okay. So now I'm gonna use a mix of this green, which is grass green, and the what's this color? Oh, it's just. This is actually a glitter. So it's kind of like a white color. There you go. Whoops, that's a lot. Oh man, that's a lot. Well, we got two paintings, so it should be okay. So there's that. And my green. I'm actually just gonna put that on directly. Somebody take a screenshot of this before. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure that you guys are all in the frame. Or not you, but the painting is in the frame so you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I was so far away. And just gonna put some green down. And should I add the glitter in separately? You know. Let me try this brush a little bit. Sorry. I should the camera. Okay. Glitter. Yeah, it's definitely going under tape. And that's gonna try to clear all that glitter. Oops, there's some yellow. I got some yellow in there. That's fine. I guess it goes with that light green color I have here. Yeah, maybe we will add some black, right? That's a weird color. That's a weird color. Oh, maybe I should put it on. Because I don't like how it left that mark on the canvas. Here we go. Should I add some yellow? Good. Okay, you can't really see much of it now, but when it dries, we'll be able to peel it and you'll see the lines. So let me go on to the next one. That way, hopefully we'll be able to do that while we're live tonight. Okay, so this is the one where I've already, this one's still kind of loose here. So we're definitely gonna see some bleeding onto this piece here. But all the rest of it is like, there's actually a smooth seal. So I like that. Okay, so I did want this thick piece to be that green color. I'm probably gonna do green and yellow. And the glitter will be in these sections here. Green. Ooh, how about that? There you go. Nice. It's definitely a different application with the brush. So, like, so even if there would be bleeding under the tape, with this brush, you kind of have more control. You guys hear the cat's trying to break out the door. So it kind of helps me to seal it. What? What the pink? We'll see how much of that is true once we remove the tape. So I've got that green color there. I'm actually gonna splatter a little bit of that section. That's gonna take a minute to dry. Yeah, like that. It's like everyone wants to know it. Now that I know it. Yeah, I just kind of like to clean them off before I jump into the next part, so that my brushes don't have all this paint on, or so the paint doesn't dry out. Finishing up the rest of this paint. Okay. Here's the glitter. That's a lot. So I'm actually going to use this to spread it on a little bit. And it's so crazy that I'm doing this. Yeah, it makes sense. It's perfectly perfect. It's a perfect opportunity to test this. Let's seal with this Mod Podge to see if it will keep this from bleeding under. You know, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can. Okay. Awesome. I was gonna say, if it looks clear on the screen, this is actually glitter. So it's going on with a, I guess, opaque kind of. So it looks kind of white, like a glue, but it's gonna dry clear, and all we're gonna see is that green, orange, yellow shift in the glitter. Okay, there's one more. Oh, there's that section right there. I almost forgot about that little square. There we go. It's that. That looks kind of cool. That yellow. I think maybe we should put a little bit of black in there. How am I going to make it? Do I have a popsicle stick? No, I'm using this again. Oh wow, even the napkin is full of glitter. Okay, whoops. This looks kind of thin on this here. Like it just washed out. Or is it because my knife is wet, maybe? Go over it again. Here we go. Yep, I think I'm good. So I'm just gonna leave that to dry. Let me get the other painting back in here. We'll see how much of it is dry, if it's worth peeling, or if it's going to ruin anything. This looks like it's all. Again, this painting is the one where we did not use the Mod Podge, so we're expecting to see bleeding under the paint. Okay, this is the last one. Ooh. Yeah, it's good. We can peel this. You guys will get to see the final result of one of the paintings tonight. Y'all ready? Here we go. Let me see if I can remember what I taped down and work our way backwards. So you see how when I peel this tape, it's got the paint on it. Once this dries, it's gonna have a pretty metallic color. And what I usually do is I'll go and use the tape to decorate. Well, if I'm gonna paint again, I'll use the tape if I can. Like if it's still sticky enough to be used on another canvas, I'll do that first. But if it's not, then I'll just let the paint dry and I will reuse the tape in a jump drawer. So I can, you know how you use washi tape? That's what I use this as. So I get to reuse my tape. And create. That's actually why I'm doing this instead of just crumbling up all the tape. I'm actually trying to save it. Here we go. Oh, too excited. Frame, we still got a long way to go. And so you can see how the background that we had with that teal and leaf green. So we're going to have a border. Oh my god, I can't wait. Okay, where's the first one we gotta take off? Getting all excited, I can't even focus. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, this is the painting without the Mod Podge, and I kind of like how clean the lines are. Not bad for not having a seal. I was also the one who applied the tape, I mean the paint. So it is different from taping down a acrylic pour. Wow, this looks really pretty, you guys. I hope you can see. We can see how shiny it is. Yeah, that glitter is definitely gonna look cool. So if anybody out there likes the color green, this might be something to like. I'm not done yet. I might splash this. Should I splatter it with yellow or with black? You see how the frame is starting to show? That yellow that I did right here. Border. I think I shouldn't have done it because it looks like it would have been pretty with the metallic colors. It still looks nice, but I think maybe that would have been one thing I would have changed. But It's pretty clean. I like how the lines came out. This little piece here is the only section that shows a little bit of bleeding. My lines here look fine. It looks a little odd right here because I used the tape to make a triangle. So we only get to see some of the inside. So it looks like a broken or a stencil type triangle. See that? Which is still cool. I like it. No about y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna go here now and we're gonna finish it with some splatter. All I'm doing is just taking it. Oh, I keep forgetting. Keep that in. And what I usually do is if I'm gonna drip, I'll start off the edge of the canvas and then come in on it and do what I want. And let's see if we can do the same with the black. I might actually put a glove on and splatter it. I also have sponge. No, we're gonna leave the sponge alone. Black. What am I gonna use to get the black in there? I do this one. But that's also gonna take away from the pretty metallic colors that I already have on it. It's gonna be okay. We want to pull up. Use the edge of the paintbrush. There we go. This is good. Very light. But it's still getting the job. Ooh, I like this. So look, I just dipped the paintbrush into my bottle of paint. And I'm just letting it do its own thing. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. I like it. It came out pretty neat. Again, the same method. What I did was I taped off my border and oops, I created that little shadow on the inside. Well, actually, I taped off the border and then we went a full background cover using the metallic colors. And then from there, I taped off my design that I wanted. And we painted that with a different color, which was the grass green and a little bit of the bright yellow from Craft Smart. And then we added some of the Dragonfly color shift paint. So that doesn't show too much in the painting itself, but when I move the painting while I shift it, that's where I can see that color change. There we go. Thank you for joining live if you are here with me live. And let's see, where are we at? We're at 59 minutes. Oh man, we were here for a whole hour. I had a lot of fun. Let me see what this looks like. Let me see, because this is the one we were here for, to see if there's a difference with a seal. So let's see if there's a difference with the seal. Are you willing to stay for a moment longer? Would you stay with me a moment longer? I try to stay within an hour when we're going live. Sorry. But, you know, time flies when you're having fun. Just like this. I gotta make sure that my fingers are clean before I go and touch this painting. Okay. That one came out really nice. I'm excited to uncover this. Are you guys ready? Oh, look at you. You came just in time. I'm actually about to reveal the second painting. So before we end, if you just jumped on, what I did was I created a painting and I taped off with masking tape. But the difference is one of these, which is this one here, was sealed with the Mod Podge to see if there's a difference or if it helps with sealing the tape and prevent the paint from bleeding under. This one was fine. This is without the Mod Podge to seal it. But it came out pretty cool. The lines are clean. I didn't see too much of an issue. So we're about to peel the tape off of this one to see if there is a significant difference or if it's noticeable. I do see bleeding there, so I don't think it was helpful. I think it may have hurt us more than helped us. Let's see, where's my second one? This one. I just got to remember how I applied the tape. My cats are trying to come out the door. Let's see. Or come out the room that they're in. When that dries, that will have a lot of glitter on. Piece of oh, actually, it may have no. The Mod Podge may be. Yeah, there is a difference. Did you hear how I had to like the seal was broken once I peeled the tape? So the Mod Podge actually worked with sticking the tape down. So far. Right here, do I see bleeding? And that's where I applied the paint with the brush itself. I didn't just, you know. Okay, now time for the borders. Ready? Ready? There. Oops. Come on, babe. One more, y'all. This looks so good. You know what? I like this one. Actually, I like both of them, but I like this one. It's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3 different paintings in one. Ooh, look at, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think both of them look good. I felt the difference with the Mod Podge when I was removing the tape at the end, but I don't think there's, let's see. Because there's some bleeding here, but that's where, you know, we had issues with the tape, so kind of expected. Yeah, I can say that there is a difference with, with my finger in the painting. You see that? I just stuck my finger in it. Not cool, so I'll have to touch that up. But anyway, the lines with this painting that had the seal do look a little more crisp. You see that? Kind of tail on here. There are some places where it bled, but I think it looks good for both. This side also has clean lines. Yeah, either way, I had fun. We got 2 paintings done. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me on your Saturday night, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your weekend. So again, we played with the color green tonight, and we were trying to see if there was a difference between sealing it with the Mod Podge or just doing the tape on its own to see if it will create a clean line. All right, I didn't see too much of a difference, but we'll see once it dries. So far, it looks okay. All right, you guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be fearless, stay creative. Have a good night. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.